Few figures in British theatre and film have commanded the stage, screen, and public imagination like Dame Judi Dench. Her presence, whether on Shakespeare's boards or in cinematic triumphs, carries an authority few could challenge. Audiences instinctively trust her, critics revere her, and peers often defer to her judgment. To the outside world, Dench seemed untouchable, the embodiment of poise, talent, and professional integrity. Yet beneath the accolades and decades of acclaim lay moments of vulnerability that few ever witnessed. At 91, she reflected candidly on the experiences that shaped her understanding of respect, boundaries, and power dynamics. Lessons learned quietly, yet firmly, in encounters with some of the most influential figures she ever worked alongside. Harvey Weinstein, a lesson in standing firm. In the early 2000s, Dench encountered Harvey Weinstein, the Hollywood producer whose influence could alter careers overnight. During an award season campaign, Weinstein attempted to dictate how Dench should be presented, pushing narratives centered on fragility, sentimentality, and age. When she challenged how in the direction, insisting that her craft, not vulnerability, should be highlighted, Weinstein leaned back and dismissed her with, "Judi, leave the thinking to us. You just show up." Dench, unshaken, responded simply, "I've been thinking for myself my entire career." That single statement ended the discussion. From that day, she minimized contact with Weinstein and declined projects tied closely to him, demonstrating a rare courage to assert her autonomy against someone whose reputation for pressure and retaliation was widely feared. Daniel Day-Lewis, The Isolation of Method. Working alongside Daniel Day-Lewis presented a different challenge entirely. Renowned for his immersive approach to method acting, he often cloaked himself in silence, detachment, and avoidance, creating a barrier even with seasoned co-stars. On a key shared scene, Dench approached him with the script in hand, seeking dialogue and collaboration. He ignored her, absorbed solely in the character. Calmly, Dench clarified, "Daniel, I'm speaking to you, not the character." Still, he remained unreachable, leaving her with no option but to navigate the scene alone. While publicly she praised his unparalleled talent, privately she resolved never to work with him again. The encounter reinforced that artistic brilliance did not excuse dismissive behavior, and collaboration required mutual acknowledgement, even with the most gifted actors. Kenneth Branagh. When mentorship reverses. Dench's encounters with Kenneth Branagh highlighted the fragility of professional bonds, even with protégés she had once supported. During rehearsals for a Shakespeare production in the early 1990s, Branagh publicly challenged her interpretation, dismissing her meticulously crafted approach as outdated. The rehearsal room's dynamic shifted immediately. Conversations became clipped, tension grew, and the mentorship they had shared evaporated. While both maintained civility over the years, whatever sense of trust or mutual guidance had existed disappeared, never to return. Dench recognized that respect is not a given. It must be continually honored. When a professional publicly undermines another, the consequences extend beyond the immediate moment, altering relationships and setting boundaries that are seldom reopened once firmly drawn. Maggie Smith. Sharp words and lasting distance. Even trusted allies were not exempt from Dench's standards. Maggie Smith, once considered a kindred spirit, delivered a rebuke during a West End rehearsal that left a permanent mark. Her words, "If you want to direct the play, Judi, just say so," carried a precision that erased any warmth off stage. While their onstage performances remained flawless, Dench immediately recognized the fissure that had formed. The affection, camaraderie, and shared understanding that had once underpinned their relationship vanished in that instant. She chose never to speak to Smith again outside of professional necessity. The episode illustrated that talent and rapport could coexist with sharp conflict, but Dench would not compromise her sense of dignity or allow cutting criticism to erode personal trust. Steve Coogan. Discipline versus improvisation. In her collaborations with Steve Coogan, Dench confronted yet another form of professional boundary testing. Coogan's improvisational humor, while celebrated for spontaneity, clashed with Dench's disciplined approach. During table reads and script revisions, he frequently reshaped lines on the fly, dismissing her careful notes. The tipping point came when he suggested trimming one of her monologues to prioritize charm over substance. Dench, unamused, closed her folder and ended the collaboration immediately, refusing to reconcile. Here, she demonstrated that respect for craft and process was non-negotiable. Humor, charm, and improvisation, however celebrated, could not justify undermining a fellow artist's work. Once boundaries were crossed, Dench's approach was unequivocal. The door closed permanently. The principle of respect. Across these defining moments, Dench's philosophy remained clear. Respect is the foundation of any professional relationship. Weinstein's attempts to strip her authority, Day-Lewis's refusal to acknowledge her, Branagh's public dismissal, Smith's sharp rebuke, and Coogan's disregard for precision all tested her limits. Each encounter reinforced a fundamental truth she has carried throughout her career. No amount of fame, talent, or charm excused the erosion of respect. Her responses were measured but decisive. She did not engage in public feuds or dramatic confrontations. Instead, she quietly asserted her boundaries, preserving her integrity and sending a message that professionalism is not optional. It is essential for collaboration, trust, and artistic excellence. You strengthen excel. Dench's approach to these challenges exemplifies a rare form of quiet strength. Unlike many in the entertainment industry, where confrontations often escalate into public spectacles, she addressed difficulties with clarity and restraint. Her refusals were not acts of vengeance. They were deliberate decisions rooted in self-respect and understanding of power dynamics. By minimizing contact with those who failed to honor her, she maintained control over her professional narrative. This strategy not only safeguarded her reputation, but also preserved the quality of her work. It is a testament to her belief that one's craft, dignity, and ethical standards should never be compromised, regardless of the potential personal or career consequences. Boundaries as a lifelong lesson. Looking back on her remarkable career, Dench emphasizes that boundaries are non-negotiable. Each challenging interaction, from Hollywood power brokers to co-stars and collaborators, taught her the importance of maintaining clear lines of respect. Her choices were rarely about anger or punishment. They were about recognizing professionalism. By walking away when those boundaries were crossed, she demonstrated that enduring success relies not only on talent, but on the courage to uphold one's principles. In an industry often driven by compromise, favor-seeking, and hierarchical deference, Dench's example serves as a reminder that integrity remains an artist's most enduring asset. Conclusion: the legacy of integrity. Dame Judi Dench's career is celebrated for her brilliance, her command of stage and screen, and her enduring appeal to audiences worldwide. Yet equally remarkable is her unwavering commitment to respect, professionalism, and personal boundaries. Through encounters with Harvey Weinstein, Daniel Day-Lewis, Kenneth Branagh, Maggie Smith, and Steve Coogan, she learned that talent and success cannot excuse dismissive, manipulative, or disrespectful behavior. By choosing when to engage, when to walk away, and when to assert her autonomy, Dench forged a path defined by dignity and integrity. Her legacy is a reminder that true power lies not just in fame or skill, but in the courage to uphold one's values, quietly but resolutely, throughout a lifetime.